to the so today then how to download the softwares HANA softwares here, right? So to download the HANA database, similarly how SAP softwares we downloaded, we have to go to the me.sap.com, then software download center. So there by alphabetical index, so we can choose the H for HANA. We can download the HANA database related softwares here. So here we require the S user ID, which will be provided by the company once you join the organization. So that S user ID, using that S user ID, we can log into the service marketplace, SAP marketplace here. So there we can do the downloads, whatever you want, SAP related things we can download it everything here. So SAP related softwares are, it's a commercial proprietary softwares here, right? So then there should be a license should be exist here. You can go to the software download center, or directly you can go to the me.sap.com/software center here. So here you can go to the support packs and packages or installation upgrades. You will get the one bulk zip file. Here all the softwares are available. Otherwise, you can go to the support pack and packages by alphabetical index. So HANA, right? H for HANA, right? So then go to the HANA software here, H for HANA. So here you can see HANA platform edition based upon the your licensing, like either platform edition, enterprise editions, right? So express editions. So based upon the your licensing, you will get this folder will be visible to you. Okay. So then if you click on the OK button, inside of this we have the all the HANA softwares are available here. This is the HANA platform edition here 2.0, right? So here inside that folder, so we have the HANA related, all the softwares are available here. HANA related everything is available here. See, so here, yeah, so HANA related, so HANA Studio, HANA, so Access Services, HANA AFL, HANA Client, HANA Cockpit, HANA Database. So what we required, HANA Database. HANA DB means HANA DB software is important here. Then go to the software here. So here you can see, so only Linux. So it's not available on the Windows systems here. HANA database can be installed only on the Linux OS only, right? So here you can see the versions of the HANA, always the file starting with the IMDb server. IMDb server means HANA in-memory database server, right? So 2020 means 20, right? So here you can see, so HANA 86 means SPS08 patch level 6, right? So here SPS05 patch level 9. The last letter is called the patch. Total is called the revision here, right? So here you can see all the 2.0 is only available here. SPS 02, 03, 05, 06, 07, 08. So only up to 08 is the latest patch level in the market here. Latest patch level here. So that is the latest patch level which is available in the market here, right? So this is only available in the market. You can see 086 here, right? So 86 is the revision. So normally we will call it as the SPS08 HANA 2.0 SPS08 here. Okay. So this file we have to download it here. For the database software, you need to download this file here. So for the client, you need to download the client related softwares here, right? Client related softwares you have to download. IMDb client, right? So HANA Studio, for the monitoring purpose, we can use the HANA Studio. You can download it here. HANA Studio, you can download it here. Studio 2, right? So this is like that. Whatever the add-ons and plugins mandatory HANA database client are required for operating the HANA databases and applications and everything here, right? So based on the after that, based upon your business requirement, you can download the respective add-ons and plugins, whatever you require. then you can add on top of that one. But base is HANA database here, right? Which you need to download it here, right? So once you download it here, you can move to the Linux operating system level here, right? So every Windows desktop, when you log into the server, you have the putty, right? In the putty, so Linux operating system, how to log in means using the putty only we have to log in, right? So here you can use the, so our, so Linux host name is here, you need to type the KPS4 HANA. This is what you have to type it here. So click on the open button here, then it will ask the login as login as. So here you need to provide the root user here. Why? Because HANA installation we have to perform using the root only, right? Root user you have to log in here, right? So then password you need to type it here. When you are typing password will not be visible here, right? But you need to continuously type and click on the enter button. Then you will be connected to the HANA here, right? So let me increase the size, right? So see, here you connected to the HANA DB, sorry, Linux OS here, right? So once you log into the server, there is a putty. After putty, you can just log into the HANA here, right? So Linux HANA database can be installed only on the Linux, but Linux is not a GUI based prompt here. Linux is not a GUI based one here. Linux is not a GUI based. It's a interactive commands. We have to use it here to operate the Linux. Suppose example Windows we know, right? So right click folder creation, file creation. So we can create the folder, we can create the file, we can copy the file, right click copy, right click move, cut, copy, drag and drops, and open. So open the folders, like double click on the folder if you want to go inside of the folder, if you want to go inside of the folder. So you will do a lot of things here, right? You will do lot of things here. But Linux is not like GUI based prompt here. Linux is like a, so command prompt based prompt here. So here you need to enter the commands here. So normally if you want to see the, so some of the well commands which are very important here, the Linux commands here. So to operate the, so some commands we required. Why? Because to operate the HANA related stuff, we require the, so some Linux commands here. So normally Windows level, if you want to check the file system, like a C drive, D drive space and everything, you go to the this PC, you will get the all the information. Or this PC, right click and go to the properties here. You will see the what is the your operating system version, and what is the how much memory you have, and what is the computer name, your computer name you have. So all the information you have here, all the details it will be displayed here. But when you go to the Linux, there is no left click and right click, nothing works. You have to use the commands here, right? So suppose if you want to check the file system free space, df space -h, okay, df space -h, then it will show the display the file systems here. Display the df means display file systems -h means otherwise it will display the here. What are the file systems you have? We discussed, right? Slash HANA slash var slash temp slash root slash home. So these are all the slash HANA. So inside, so USR. So we have the file systems, right? And also what is their size of the file systems? What is the used one? What is the availability one? What is the used percentage, right? It is mounted on. So these and all the things are here. It is available here. These and all the things are available here in this case here, right? You can see all the information is available here. All the information is available here. File system size, used, available, and used percentage here, right? So here we can find out the file system size and everything here, right? So whatever we discussed, all the file systems will be available here as well here, right? So this is the space of the file systems and everything here, right? If you go to the free -g memory, right? Check the how much RAM memory we have and all those things. We click on the OK button, it will display the information here. So total how much memory you have. So what is the used one? What is the available one? All the information will be displayed. What is the total RAM memory? So you have. right? 30 GB. In that, how much it is the utilized 23. So fee is the available is the 6 GB. So that way we can find out the total memory here, right? You can see total memory size and everything here. So here it will display the information here. Suppose if you want to check the OS level version, so cat hyphen etc slash OS hyphen release. So it will display the what is the your operating system version, including the operating system level slash 15 SP05 is the our operating system version. You see, slash 15 SP05 is the our operating system version here, right? So in this OS release file, we will get information here, right? Free hyphen G memory related information here. Hyphen G means GB, right? But if you use the free hyphen M, MBs wise it will display. If I use the free hyphen K, KBs wise it will display. Free hyphen B, bytes wise it will display the information. But all are same. So effective. So if you use the G or M, the GBs wise the data will be displayed here, right? So if you use the date will be displayed, right? If you use the users, how many users are logged in, there are the 4 root users are connected to this post, right? So this will be displayed, right? So if you just use the clear command, the screen will be cleared. Screen will be cleared here, right? So then it's a clear command. Okay. So suppose if you want to go to the important command is cd command, change directory. If you want to go to the one file system to other folder, normally in the Windows level, if you want to go to the SAP, then one more folder, then one more folder, double click it out, you will go to the one folder to one folder, you will jump into the one folder here. But here, so here you can see here it is the forward slash, right? So C slash SAP slash, so right. But here, so you need to use the CD command, CD command you have to use it here. CD space. Suppose like you want to go to the HANA folder slash HANA, right? You are in the slash HANA folder. So if you want to see what the files folder structure is exist inside of the slash HANA, so that's ls space hyphen ltr. This will display the what are the files and folders exist inside of the slash HANA here. If you want to go to the again shared folder, cd space shared one, then you went to the slash and a shared one, then ls hyphen ltr, right? Under that there is a akd file is there. So then you go to the akd. So then you will go to the inside of the SID, right? Inside of the SID, you already went it out here, right? In this way, you can go to the file systems here slash HANA. This is the host name, your operating system name. Same as like how we have the computer name here. Similarly, you have the operating system name here. Just if you type the host name will be displayed here, right? So normally in the Windows level, we will call it as the computer name or device name. When it comes to the Linux, it is called the host name. Similarly, but the wording is changing to the host name here, right? This is the command, cd command, change directory. If you want to go to the one folder, if you want to go to the temp, then cd slash temp hyphen ls hyphen ltr. So inside of the temp, what are the files and folders are exist, it will display the information here, right? If you want to delete the folder, be careful here when you are deleting the folder, you need to so rm command you have to use it. And so file you can just delete like rm space the file name that will be deleted. In case of directory, rm minus rf recursive force, then delete it, the file will be deleted here. Suppose like I want to delete this one, right? So then it will be deleted here, right? But delete command is very dangerous command in the Linux. Why? Because once you delete it, we cannot recover it. In Windows level, if you delete it, there is a recycle bin. So in the recycle bin, it will be exist, we can restore it. But here we cannot, there is no recycle bin, we cannot recover it. So careful when you are deleting here. So if you want to create the folder, just mkdir make directory, you can create the one folder here, like make directory space Ravi. Then you see there is a folder got created here, Ravi folder got created. So if you want to go inside of the folder cd space Ravi, then you see they went to the inside of the folder here, right? You see the inside of the folder here, right? If you want to create the file, touch space. Suppose like so Ravi dot text, one text file I want to create. Then touch command. Sir, Windows level it is very simple. So right click and then if you just create the folder, folder will be created. Then if you double click it, you will go to the inside of the folder, right click and you can just create the file. Then you are creating the file. But it's very simple. Why sir Linux hard means that is the Linux. Linux we have to execute the commands only. That is for sure. Okay. So then so sir I want to delete this file rm command. I want to move copy this file cp copy this file to the another file, right? Cp command. So Ravi to Ravi one file. You copied this file, right? Two files are created. Ravi one file, right? I want to move this file. Move means different location or renaming here. I want to move to the different Ravi to here. So then copy and move. There is a difference. Copy means the original file will be exist. Similar copy of file will be created. Move means the original files will be moved to the different naming conventions and everything here, whatever you put out here, right? This way you can create it here, right? So cd change directory, ls hyphen ls means listing, hyphen ltr means order wise, ascending or descending order wise it will display the contents and files inside of the folders, right? Then touch file creation here, cp copy command, move means it's like a moving the file from the here to the another here, right? So that is the here, right? So you created the move command here. Now what you can do here, right? So move command. Then so suppose I want to add some data or text inside of the file. So normally if you want to add the some data inside of the text file, what you will do, you will directly double click and open it. You will add the some text here. Then click on the save button, right? So then the file content will be added here, right? So similarly here, if you want to do this kind of things here, you need to use the vi editor, vi space file name, right? Vi space file name. Then it will open the one editor prompt here. You click on the I for insert, right? You see here, when I click on the I for insert, you will get this prompt, but if you type it here, nothing will be typed here. But just type I just in the keyboard, just to touch I, then you can insert mode is on now. Then you can open, you can touch whatever you want to open, whatever the data, whatever the script, whatever the thing you want to line the lines here. So then, so that one you can use it here. Then to save this one, now insert mode, just press the escape, the insert mode is out. Then you can type like colon WQ exclamatory. Okay, W means save and quit. Q means quit. Just only if you do the quit without saving, it will quit the here. Right? Click on the enter button. Then you see the content. We have some contents in the file here. So how can I see the content here? We can use the cat command, cat space file name. You can use the more command. So you can use the so big file name. You can use the more command and cat command. You can see the content of the file. What is there inside of the file, right? What is there inside of the file here? So cat and more commands will help you to view the contents inside of the file. Okay. Then sir, I want to see last 10 lines only. I don't want to see the all the lines here, right? So then tail command, tail hyphen 10 f and the file name. Then only last 10 lines. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, last 10 lines only it is displayed, right? I want only last 20 lines. So then we can display like that here, right? So 15, only 15, last 15 lines will be displayed here. So I want last top 10 lines. Top means header, header, hyphen 10, right? Oh yeah, is not required, right? So header, top lines. Tail means bottom lines, last 10 lines of the file. This is the first 10 lines of the file. Header Head means top. So tail means so bottom, last. So these commands here, right? So cd, change directory, make directory, right? So copy, move, change, right? So these kind of things here, right? So then, so once you go to the here, then we have the commands, right? You check this one here. Suppose like you want to remove something here, then again go to the vi editor. So I for insert, you want to delete the last lines here, then last three lines you want to delete, you can delete it here. We keep on escape, escape, backspace, 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 it will be deleted here. Then escape, colon, WQ, exclamatory. Then the file will be saved here. This is what we have to do the commands here, right? So df-h, display file systems here. You can display the file systems and everything. What is the free space, free memory? So all those things we have to say. So this kind of commands you required here, right? So there is a two more commands here which are very important. So sometimes we may have to give the permissions to the file. So that is called the chmod command, chmod, right? Chmod command here. So this is like a changing the mode here, permissions. Use it to change the file or directory permissions in the Linux systems here. So it will define who has read access, write access, executions, and everything here, right? So that's why it's a so chmod command here, right? So here, so user, group, others, and all, that group we have to, so each directory has the three permissions set here, right? Suppose like chmod command here, suppose like user, G means group, right? O means others, right? A for all means, so UG, all will come here, all the people will come here, right? So here, so what is the numbering? There is a numbering here, right? Numbering here. So suppose like here you can see every if you just to type it here, you can see there is a read write user, so user and group group, so that permissions here, right? So chmod, right? User can read and write. So suppose like if user has read and write, r means read and write, he can read and he can write also here. Then group can read, others can read, right? So group user group and others, okay? User group others, in this way we can see, in this way here, suppose like same permissions here. So first one is like user, any user can use the read and write, group having the only read permissions here. So then others having the read permissions, they cannot write anything. They cannot write anything here, right? So this is the permissions they have here, right? So that is the permissions they have. Like that, we have to take it out here. UGO, all right? Okay. So chmod here, right? So here, so we have the permissions here, right? So normally just remember, but normally it's not required. Read means it's in-depth knowledge, normally Linux administration will do. So 4. So write means that is the 2. And so the execute means x means execute. That is called the 1 permission here, right? So 4 to 1. Okay. 4 means read. 2 means write, right? Execute means 1, right? So then suppose here, if you want to give the permissions here, full permissions, numbering value here. So suppose like this is the, so alpha characters here. That is a character. If you want to give the numbers here, letters, this is the letters wise we can give it here. So normally in the real time, we will give the permissions to the files like chmod, right? 755. 755 here. 755 means 7 means 567 RWX. Then group 5, read and execute, right? Read and execute. And 5, read and execute here, read and execute, and read and execute here, read and execute. And so 1 means execute here, right? So like that, we have to give the permissions here. So user has full group, and so read and permission. So means ch small space, so and file name, whatever the file name, if you give it, that give the full permissions here. ch mode 755. Suppose like now you see these permissions. Now you see the permissions after giving. This has the full permissions here. You see comparing here. Only user has the read and write permission here. Who is the user? Root user. Who is the group? This is the group here, right? So here, if you see here, chmod 755 means, so user as the read, write, execute, write full permission. Then group as read and execute permission, only execute permissions here, right? Full permissions you have given to the user and group here. So right, other users also you given the execute permissions here, right? So this is the main important thing here, right? So here, okay, this is the main important thing here. So you given here, right? So that is the one thing here. So chmod 755 like that. So we have the ch mod. So there is a 644, the frequently used permissions I am telling here. Okay. So then if you give this permissions here, what will happen here? See here. Now again back to the normal status here, right? Again back to the normal status here. If you give the ch mod 777 and space the file name here, which where it has in the full permissions here. Either everyone means, so user, group, and others having the full rights here. Okay, full rights here. Here we have the full rights here. So that is what we have the details here. Okay, so that's where we have the so details here. Okay, remember, but in-depth knowledge you don't require. It's a Linux administrator to do this kind of work. But as a basis person, as a administrator person, just if you know these commands like chmod, so and so 777 644 755. So what is the mod? What is the 7 means? How the 7 will come here, right? 7 means all will be mixed here, right? So 5 means only read and execute. So 5 means this one. Like that, we have to give the permissions here. ch mod command here, right? So then one more command, chown command here. Chown command. This is like a changing the permission shift here. Chown command is like a changing the owner. Changing the owner. Now, who is the owner of this file? So root user. Who is the owner of the group? Root user. If you want to change it to the different, now you can use the chon, chown. So which user you want to change it? Ravi user. Then root group. Then what is the file name? Okay, Ravi invalid user. There is no Ravi user, right? So then that's why it's showing. So then I can change it to the basis user is there. Whatever the user, you can change it. Now, see, earlier this is owned by the root user and the group. Now it is owned by the basis user, right? This is for changing the ownership of the file. He is the owner, group, owner and group, owner and group. So this file is owned by root and group also root here, right? So chown command for changing the ownership here. Use it to change the owner or group of the file or directory. You use this one here, right? So that is the main thing here, right? Suppose, sir, I am with the root user. I want to change it to the different user here. Normally, Windows level, we will go and log off, and we will go and log off the Windows file systems here, right? So our disconnect or sign out, and we will log in again with a different user. But Linux level, it's not required. Just you can type like su space. Su means which user you want to log into the basis user, then you will be logged into the basis user, right? Basis user at the rate of hostname means you are logged into the basis user here, right? So if you go to the cd/temp, then you can go to the Ravi folder. So if you want to, do something here, Why? Because here owner is the root user. Owner has the read and write. Remaining all are the write. Suppose like if you are trying to edit something here in this file, you will not able to edit here. You are only changing only read only permission here. Why? Because you are not the authorized to write anything inside of the file. If you write it also, if you are trying to change it here, save it here, it won't allow you. Why? Because it is only allow you for the reading only, not for writing. Why? Because you are not the authorized person. That way it will security will restrict it here. Why? Because the user has no write permission here. Right? Only read only permissions. Only you can see view the data. But you cannot do anything in the system here. That's why you can see all the information. It is restricting here. But this file you can read it. Why? Because it has the full permission. This file you can do anything here, right? So you can just add it something like we want. Then click on the save button. Then it's done. Why? Because this is having the full permission to anyone. Okay, that is the main important stuff here. Okay, remember chon for changing the ownership of the files or folders. Ch mode, changing the mode means user related thing like ownership and everything. Ch rare cases people will use these commands here, right? Cd ls commands, right? So date, so ls commands, right? So then so make mkdir, right? So touch commands, right? And also these are the some important commands here, right? So then once you open this on a Linux here, suppose you want to transfer the sir, we cannot download anything from the Linux level, right? Then Windows level we will download the software. Suppose like database softwares we have to download it. Then you will download the DB softwares from here, right? DB softwares you will download from the here. So in this case, DB softwares, okay, you will download. Then how to move to the Windows to Linux? Then you need to use the WinSCP. WinSCP is the open source tool which we can download it. We can transfer the files from the Windows to Linux. So you can connect to the new site. What is the site host name? KPS4 HANA. Then what is the username? What is the password? Then you see you are connected to the Linux. Right side is the Linux and this is the left side is the Windows here, right? So here you see files are downloaded here. You have the all the whole files here. We go to the root. Root is the main folder here. You have the bin root slash ana slash media. You have the all the files are available here, right? All the files and folders are available here, right? So then here, if you want to transfer the anything, suppose like you downloaded the software, you want to, so we have the slash media is the go to exit cd slash media. In the slash media, we have the all the softwares are we have kept it here. HANA related softwares are we kept it here in the slash media. Okay, slash media we kept the HANA related softwares here, right? So here we want to download the software. We know how to download Windows level. We can download and the file will be downloaded. Then once you are the file is available in the download directory, you can just want to move to the media folder. What you can do, just drag and drop. The file will be available. We want to copy from Linux to Windows, then just drag and drop it here. Drag and drop it here. If you want to move from here to there, drag and here you can drop it here. This way we can transfer the file. Left side is the Windows. You see program files, downloads. You have the some files are here. You want to transfer to the Linux. You have downloaded the HANA software. You have to move to the Linux level here. Then just drag and drop it here. The file will be here, right? This way we can operate the so Linux here, right? So once you move to the here, once you move to the the same files are available here. Since we have already HANA-DB softwares are available here, you can see HANA-DB, the software is available here. Then if you when you extract the file, it will create the folder slash HANA database. This is the latest version of the SPS08. Inside that we have the files and some folders are available. Here we can do the installation using this one. So HANA installation, right? HANA installation can be done using the root user. HANA installation can be done using the root user, and also if we have to use the HDB LCM tools. HDB LCM tools means HANA database lifecycle management tools here. These are the two things we have to use to perform the HANA installation here. HDB LCM tools here. Using this one, we can do the installation here. So, right, there are the three levels we can do the installation. One is the command prompt mode, one is the GUI mode, and one is the web web browser mode here. Right. So command prompt mode means you need to execute the file name. It's called the HDB LCM. GUI mode means HDB LCM GUI, and web mode then HDB LCM web. So these are the files you need to execute it here. Earlier we have to use the HDB INST for the installation of the so HANA database here. Now we need to use the so HDB LCM tools here. So see here HDB LCM, HDB LCM GUI, HDB LCM web. This is the uninst means UNIST means so uninstallation. Suppose if you want to do the uninstallation UNINST, right? So we can do the uninstallation. Suppose like 0. Then we can do the uninstallation of the HANA databases or anything, right? UPD means updating the HANA systems, uninstallation. These two setup and web browser level also you can do the installation. LCM GUI, right? GUI level also we can do the installation. HDB LCM, right? The LCM means a command prompt mode. The preferred mode is the command prompt mode. We can do the installation here. So when you download the file, when you extract it, in the extracted file, you will get these files and folders here. These files and folders, you will get it out here inside of the HANA data. This is the HANA database folder. This file, when you got the SAR file, when you extract the SAR file using the SAP car, you will get the HANA database file here. In this database file, we have to use the commands to operate it here. So if you want to install the HANA database, / command prompt mode means HDB LCM. So Linux level, Windows level, it's very simple. You will do the double click, that will be installed. That will open the prompt and you can do the installation and everything. But here it's different. You need to use the / HDB LCM. Okay. So then, so what version of the HANA database you are going to install it? HANA 2.0 SPS08 is the you are going to install it here. Okay. So here you are going to install the system, right? So then index number 1 you need to type it here, right? So you are going to install all the components, right? So server, there is a LSS in the HANA 2.0 SPS08. There is a LSS concept SAP introduced it here, local secure storage. Earlier it is embedded with the HANA, the encryption passwords and everything. Now SSF keys. Now it's a separately. So the LSS will be installing here. There is a separate process is getting installed for LSS here. That is only change happened in the latest version of the HANA version here. HANA 2.0 SPS08 LSS version here, right? So all component here. Click on the one, enter. Then so here, so you got the error here. There is no file cannot be found in the HANA installation kit, right? To include the signature when extracting the installation kit from the SAR file using the manifesto option, right? When you are extracting just using the SAP car -xpf the file name, but you can use the manifest. I use this file, this version option also, so that you can download the signature.smf file. So in case of if it is not that is not required, we can also ignore this one, which means so when you're installing the HANA database here, what you can do, ignore space and check underscore signature underscore file, right? Check underscore signature underscore file here, right? Click on the OK, install, right? So you want to install all the components, server and LSS also. Only server, then you can select that too. I want to install the LSS also. So that you can choose it here all, right? Two means only server, HANA DB server. I want to install it here. Then it will ask the what is the installation path. One good thing is in HANA, one good thing is HANA, it will ask the question and answer also will be in the bracket. Just click on the OK, correct? Yes, enter. What is the host name? Same host name. Do you want to add the system host to the system? Scale out operating system, multiple host, distributed device. No, answer already no. So because not required for now. Then what is the SID? Here you should not leave empty. You should type, click on the enter button, keep on asking the SID only. SID. What is the database SID? Right? So what is the instance number? 00. Right? What is the local group? Common, custom, backup encryption? Yes, yes. So slash and data, slash and log, slash and shared, slash and data, slash and log file systems, right? So then everything is administrator password here, system passwords. Users are getting created here as well here, right? Users are getting created here as well here. SID OS level user, then database level users are getting created, right? So yes, we want to continue. Yes. So a good thing is here answer also it will ask is it will take the default one. Just only we need to type the SID, instance number, and passwords. Only password time. So we need to type all those things remaining and all. This will take care of. Click on the OK button. Then HANA is getting installed. Very simple HANA installation. Only thing is what we need to know. So enough space, enough memory, right? And also installation can be done using the root user, which file we need to execute, those and all the things we required here, right? That is the main important thing here, right? So remaining and all the common paths we have to select it. Only SID, what is the SID you are installing? But because HANA DB also there is a SID, right? What is the instance number, right? So all the information we need to select it here. All the things we have to select it here. Then database will be installed here. See, it is getting installation. So maximum in 10 minutes. So this is going to be completed. It's very simple and also very quick. So we started. We went to the folder CD and the media, this folder. Here we have the HDB LCM tools to do the installation. Then, so this ignore command, why? Because we don't have the signature file, then we executed the argument. So then, you can see the what version is going to be installed it here. So then, yeah, based on that, you are giving the password of the SID ADM user HDB, right? HDB ADM. So HDB1 ADM, HD2 ADM, whatever the SID you give it, that SID ADM password you need to set. Then the username, the system user is getting created for DB level administration activities here, right? So then what is the usage of the local groups and everything? All those are getting created here, right? This is the installation package and preparing the packages. All those things are getting created here. This is the installation of the HANA DB software here, right? Using the HDB LCM tools, command prompt mode here. If you use the setup GUI, then graphical it will open the one link, same as like in the how. So in the Windows level, when the SAP SWPM, when you click on it, how it will open the URL in the browser. Similarly, this will. Similarly, it will open the GUI prompt also. But these two are the not recommended. We need to set the some environmental variable something, so it is very difficult here. So then we can use the HDB LCM command prompt mode. There we can do the, so we can do the installation of the HANA databases here. Like this, we have to do the installation, right? Similarly, in SAP level, how the all the process are getting created. So we discussed, right? HANA is a brand new installation, brand new house. Then after that, family members will come inside of the home. For SAP also, we have the 7 family members will come, right? So we have the dialog, update, NQ, background, gateway, message server, gateway, and spool. Similarly, here also they are now HANA related family members will come. HANA family members here, right? HANA family members will come here to operate the databases and everything here. Here, so index server, name server, index server, name server. So pre-processor, right? Pre-processor, compile server. So index server, name server, pre-processor, compile server. So web dispatcher, right? So access engine, so daemon. These are the 7 processes will come, right? Index server, name server, preprocessor, right? Compile server, web dispatcher, access engine, daemon. Along this one, in the latest version of the HANA database, only in the HANA SPS08 only. So earlier we have the 7 process. Now in the SPS08 we have there is a local secure storage concept, right? This process will be also additionally will come here. But when you choose the LSS option, you will get this process here. Otherwise, you have the default 7 core process only available. Let's see default 7 process are available here, right? You can see so daemon, compile server, name server, preprocessor, so HDB, web dispatcher, index server, right? These are the process getting created here in the HANA database level. You can see now similarly. So if this process created running means HANA up and running fine here, right? Similarly, SAP, how the SAP work process will help to operate the application layer. Here also, this process will help to the, so this process will help to the operate the HANA database, storing the data and everything here. So SAP level, we have the getting the 2 instances are getting created, right? One is the ASCS instance and second one is the so ASCS instance and second one is the application server here. But HANA database level also 7 process are getting created. So what is the mean? That is the reason you are getting the one system DB plus tenant database. You are getting the 2 floors by default, right? System DB and tenant DB in the by default. So then in the 7 process, which process are in the system DB, which process are in the tenant DB? Tenant database here. That I will explain it. So, but before that, installation is very important. You can see how I am doing the installation. So it's automatically it's taking the install. Just only I given that 3 inputs here. One is the SID ADM password and system password and SID and instance number. These 4 parameters I given remaining and all. It's taking care of. See, it is importing the delivery units here. Yeah, almost done. It's only the default data is getting imported. So it's almost done. So this is the way you need to do the installation here. Okay. So everybody, you have the access. So you can log into the GEM server, right? So once you log into the GEM server, you have the putty. You can open the putty, type the, or as I will share the details, user ID, password, and the software's location. So in the group, just you can log in and Linux commands also we have. I will share the Linux commands. Then you can log in. So practice the line. First of all, get the familiar hands-free on Linux operating system. Then you can start the installation here, right? See, so HANA installation is done. Log files are written into the /var temp here. So HANA installation is successfully completed, right? This is the way we have to do the HANA installation here, right? So this is the one. So please do the installation in the. So what I will do here. Okay, so from here to maybe we want to refer the file this install. Anyhow, video is available. We want to refer this one up to here. I will create one file in the C drive. C drive. Just I will create the text file. HANA install, so that you can refer everything here. What commands we used it and everything you can refer it here. Right. So first you went to this folder cd cd/media cd/media and database here. Here we have the softwares are available here. Then after that you executed the // and this file, then you can give in the inputs here, right? So like this you can just to choose, check it out here how we have given and all the information is available here. Okay, you can do that. You can use the different SID to perform the installation and Linux commands. Also I will share you the PDFs in the group so that you can refer it, you can practice. So no need in-depth dive on the Linux. Why? Because you are not the Linux administrator, but just only few commands which require your attention. So that you require, that we will discuss it. So just you practice those commands only. Okay. Later, if you are interested, you can practice more. But only few commands, that is fine for you. Okay. Questions? Any questions? Anyone?
Sir, can we practice the installation?
Sorry.
Can we practice the installation?
You can practice now. You can practice the installation on the Linux.
Shall we uninstall it first?
You have to install. What you need to install?
I mean, should we have to execute the HDB uninstall command
No, you
before
can execute it. Maybe it's getting hung and it's not required means then you can execute the HDB uninstall for uninstallation also. So since memory is very low, right? So we want to uninstall. Then after installation, you can use the HDB uninst. Otherwise, just install it. Just leave it out. Something got full. I will do the backend uninstallation. So
Okay,
you can
thank you.
just practice only installation.
Okay, thanks.
Okay. So that's it, guys. So do the installation and yeah, practice the installation and commands. You have a lot of things to practice today.